Well, we've been out and we've had a nice drive near to the Chatsworth estate in Derbyshire, and it was absolutely beautiful. We were pleased that we were coming back when we did, because with it being a bit of a honeypot around Bakewell, the traffic was quite busy, full of caravans and campers because of the time of year, and you can't blame them because the Peak District is second to none. It's a beautiful area. So you can guess I've been to the charity shop. Yes, I have. I thought, well, I've got rid of a lot of stuff, so I can bring some bits back, because that's how I'm working. The craft bags that I got the other day, 2 big bags full of bits, my granddaughters took them all home. I said to her that I'd got her some little birds, and she looked in the bags and saw the other things, and she wanted to take them. So you let a 5-year-old, don't you? You know, she's not spoiled at all. Let her have the pleasure of them. She's at that age where she likes bits and bobs. She's a bit like me, really, when I was her age. So, you know, what can you do? She's so happy with them, and I get a lot of pleasure out of her taking things home. I used to with Noah when he was younger. He's not as bothered as much as Ivy is now, but he used to be. So off she's gone with 2 bags full of bits, and she also took a lot of crystals that I'd got to hang up in windows. She took a handful of those. So, she, like I say, she's a bit like me, really. Anything shiny. So, what did I buy today? Well, I did buy some pretty linen handkerchiefs. It's not very often you see these, and they're lovely for craft work. If you want to put a patch on something or make something with them. They're lovely, and I keep them together until I need them, and they just look pretty in the box. So I think they're lovely, those. Lovely, brand new handkerchiefs. So that was that one. My husband got these. They're labels, plant labels. It was £2, and there's a marker there, and they're wood, so they'll, you know, biodegrade better than plastic. So I was happy about those. We got a fitment for the shark that we've got. We've got 2 shark vacuum cleaners. I didn't buy either of them. One I acquired, and the other one my eldest son gave me. So that's lovely. I do like them. I think they're very good. They're lighter than the Dyson that I had. Right, going off at tangents, what else did I get? I also got, talking about Ivy loves Russian dolls, and I've got quite a collection of them. Some of them have got Santas, starting with the big Santa, going right down, and then I've got Jesus and Mary and Joseph. You know, I've got the and I think the baby Jesus is in a little swaddling coat, you know, so I think that's lovely. So that's the Russian doll, and it's just got one inside, and I said to my husband, I hope she's not disappointed that there's only 2. But that was £1.50 from the hospice shop, so I wasn't going to leave that. So that was that. What else did I get? I did get some, it looks like Dormer Country Diary. It's a curtain, and this was £1. If ever I see this, I get it, because this was one of my favourites. I did have the haul was papered in Country Diary at one time, and I also had Country Diary curtains in the porch, as well, and it used to look lovely. But after so many years, I painted over it. Just, that's my way of knowing that it's clean. I either wallpaper or paint over it. And I don't know whether, you know, it says that some wallpapers are washable, but it's just like a clean sweep then to me. Anyway, this is quite a big piece. I'm not sure how deep it is. Looks in very good condition. The material is so thick, and it doesn't look like it's too faded from the sun, but actually it doesn't bother me that. I love that faded look. So that is quite a big piece. And of course it's got a ruffle at the top, and once you undo the ruffle and pull it flat, you know, there's absolutely stacks of it. So I don't know whether I'll use that on the back of a quilt. I might do, so I don't have to cut it up too much. So that was that I got. I have to fold that up afterwards. Then I got the Country Diary quilt cover. I think it's a double. It smells of lovely washing, but obviously I'll wash it. But it's got the dog daisies on, look, and honeysuckle. Typical Country Diary, and this is probably dormer as well. I certainly recognise the curtains. It's been well washed. You know, it's quite faded, the quilt cover is, but I love it, absolutely love it. I think I've got a set of these somewhere. And also, when I had my first double bed, going back some years, I did have a cover that had got brambles on, and I love that. Got blackberries all over it, so that's what that reminds me of. So I love that. I'll probably cut that one up, I'm not sure, because I do end up washing these, seeing how lovely they are, and I put them on the bed. You know, I think they're absolutely fantastic. I know second hand's not for everybody, but it wins and down for me every time. This is a very little used double duvet cover in perfect condition, and just look at that. That was £1. The curtain was £1. The quilt cover was £1. And you get a lot of material in that. So I don't leave them, but I did leave several bags. There was 4 bags at least of clothes that they were selling off, and I was strong. I left them. I thought, no. I've had my fussy out for a bit now, and I've helped out a lot of people with the bags, you know, passing clothes on, so that's how that is. So I'm leaving those there. Now I do know that I've got a couple of other things. Yeah, reach over. These were 20p each. You know, I get pillowcases for 20p each. They're the ones that are usually odd. You know, there's only one of them. This is lovely. Beautiful linen. So beautifully made. Look at that. I mean, this is quite old linen, this is. You can tell. And it's beautiful, all edged around the sides. So lovely and bright. It's very white, looked after. It looks like it's got a couple of buttons missing. I did look to see if they were cloth covered buttons, because that's what you used to get, but no, they're just a little, almost like shirt buttons. So it's lost a couple of them. I will wash this and use it. To have beautifully embroidered white linen pillowcases, to me, there's nothing better. And I've ended up with another one as well. Now, this one's a lovely good old one as well. They're quite heavy. No make in them, you know. The old ones, they very often didn't have a make in them. But that's got a button missing as well. And these are the small light shirt buttons, so I know I'll be fine. If I can't get one to match, I might even change the lot. But I think I've got one that's near enough for that. So that gets to live another day, doesn't it? Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Hope you can see that. So pretty. It really is lovely, that is. And it's got a nice edge onto it as well. And you can feel that that's been starched. When I was little, people used to starch all of their linens. You'd buy something called Robin starch, or then I think there was Reckitt's blue, if I remember right. It was in a little cube, and blue bags as well that you could put in. And if you put these blue bags in with your whites, you'd get like a bluey whitey tinge, so it'd make them look whiter than ever. And if you've got net curtains, you did them with I think it was glow white. So you put that in, and it was, I think you can probably still get it. It has got like a blue tinge to it, so your curtains look whiter than white, so you didn't let the street down. That's what it was. Yeah, so different years ago. I did buy myself a top for £2. I wasn't going to leave this. Absolutely beautiful, and it's just right for me. I've got plenty of tops, but I have found a top that I'm getting rid of. So that's it. It's by Isle, and it's beautiful. Isle Essentials, and it's like a smock, and I love these. It's got 3/4 sleeves, so that's good, because I won't wear short sleeves, and I prefer this size to a long sleeve, so very happy with that. And then my husband got a couple of phone cases. I think they were something like 50p each or something, so he's got a new case for his phone because he was ready. And you might as well give the money to the charity shop than anywhere else. Sorry about the noise, if you can hear the wood saw going. My husband's making another wood store so that you get everything all packed away, ready for autumn and winter. He's used a moisture probe on some of the wood that he's got to make sure it's dry enough, and it's very dry, so he wants to get it under cover so that it'll be ready for burning. So that's it, because it always looks lovely in cold weather, but if you get your own wood from different places, then you've got a lot of work to put into it. I think they say if you get your own wood, it keeps you warm 3 times. Once whilst you're acquiring it, once whilst you're cutting it, and once whilst you're burning it. You know, it does look lovely, and then of course you've got to clean it all up. So there's the romantic side of it, and then there's the realist that tells you that it does take a lot of work if you acquire your own wood. Right, I think that's about it. I don't think there's anything else to tell you. Just the fact that I've had loads of bees, insects, hoverflies, different butterflies, gatekeepers. I've never had so many gatekeeper butterflies. They're the little brown ones. I think they are also called hawthorn butterflies as well. I'm not sure, and I've just seen a white butterfly, a cabbage white, go past as I'm talking to you. Sometimes you'll see me talking to you, and then my eyes will veer off, And it is, in fact, the butterflies going past, or a bird. Right, anyway, I think that's about me. Hope you all have a lovely weekend, and enjoy this sun whilst we've got it, because it's very nice when it's like this. I did take a picture of one of the lilies that's in flower, because it normally lasts just a day. It's not a day lily as such, but I forget what it's called. So I'll try and put that up as a short or just as a post. I do put quite a few things up as just a post. So if you want to have a look at those, or any of my videos that I've made previously, I've been looking right back at the first ones that I ever did, and also the popular ones. And I had to smile, because the one that I made about us being scammed, I think that's got like 10,000 views, which you see, life is swings and roundabouts, isn't it? But as long as I've made people aware, just to remind yourself, just to be careful, because you get phone calls, don't you? Even when you've got rid of your landline, you get phone calls or text messages, or different things telling you to act now, and you need to ring this number because you owe so much tax, and if you don't ring it now, the money will go up. I mean, anybody that's got Alzheimer's or anything, or anybody that's vulnerable, it just makes my blood boil. It really does. But not us, because we're good, aren't we? Which is a blessing. You know, you tend to think about people that are a bit horrid, but I think most people are lovely. Right, stop waffling, woman. I'm having a cup of tea. It's Waitrose Essentials with skim milk from Lidl and water from the tap. Bye.